You wake up in a cabin. No former memories on how you got there, or who you even are for that matter. Glowing white eyes creak open, staring at you through the darkness. Seconds later, he greets you, saying that you will be playing his game. He gives you a starting deck, including 2 wolves, a bullfrog, and a stoat. But he also gives you a side deck, including a large deck of squirrels. He proceeds to teach you his game, and how you can play cards by sacrificing other cards. You finally understand how the game works, and he sets out a map in front of you, leading to the left and to the right. On the map to the right, looks like some type of stone configuration, and to the left, a campfire. You decide to go to the campfire, because it's normal to you. But something is off. These people at the campfire look like they haven't eaten in a very, very long time. Cautiously, you send your wolf to be warmed by the fire. He does get more powerful, but the campers lunge at for your wolf. But just in time, you manage to grab him and get away. You continue on your journey through the thick woods, collecting more cards to help you on your journey. Longer down the road, the ground starts to become wet and muddy. The man tells you, you've entered the wetlands. With each step you take is a splash or slither of some creature, but yet you still tread forward into the wetlands. As you tread forward through the muck and dirt, you start to hear something in the distance. A humming of sorts. A woman sitting on a log, carving something. The man in front of you puts on a mask that resembles an old woman. He says, "Would you like to take a look at my wares?" Like he's never seen you before. You decide to take the squirrel head carving in the body that has 3 blood carved into it. He thanks you and assembles the body and the head, giving you the power of a 3 blood sacrifice to your squirrels. What does that mean, you think? You part ways, feeling uneasy, as if he stares at you as you leave. Yet you have to continue onwards. Towards the end on the path, you see a man on the dock. A strange man says. A huge Hulk-like man, but he isn't paying attention, so you attempt to sneak past. As you are about to leave, you kick over a tin bucket. You look back to see that the man is gone. You think that he's left, but when you go to continue onwards, you run right into him. He proceeds to put on another mask. This time, it's a bald man with a hook in his mouth. Before you know it, the entire cabin is enriched with hanging fish and water. It smells rancid, like rotting fish that have been sitting in the sun for years. As the game begins, you pull a squirrel, a wolf, a stoat, a bear, and a goat. On the board, the man plays 2 kingfish, but something is different. Your scroll cards, they have a 3 blood sign on them. As you play it, you attempt to also play your bear card, which costs 3 blood. And it works. Your scrolls now count as 3 blood. Sacrifice. That's it. I can win on this one turn. You grab the squirrel in a bottle he gave you at the beginning and proceeds to play the wolf card as well. It's more than enough damage. Too fast, too soon, yells the man breaking character. The board fills with bear cards all facing it. How is this fair, you think to yourself. But only then he says, "Oh, and I just remembered. One of the candles that represented your mistakes that you can make, one of them is blown out, leaving you with 1 flame. With no other option, you accept defeat. Not knowing what was to happen next, you ring the bell and watch as your side of the scale tips all the way down. You look at the light as it went out. I expected more, the man says as his unhuman-like hands move towards you. A second later, nothing but darkness. You wake up in a room that he said was off limits. It's okay. Not everyone completes the challenge. What did he mean? You look behind you to see the pile of bodies. You look back at him. He has a camera in his hands now. It's an old camera that you would see in like the 80s. Not knowing what sick, twisted things he's going to do to you, you fear for the worst. He aims his camera at you, and then a white light lingers. The other challenger could not defeat the angler. Maybe you will fare differently, he says. The cycle continues. Thank you for your time today. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to check out our other stories at WJHS Studios, or go to our YouTube. My name is Brony Meyer, and thank you for listening to my recap of the game Inscription.